Year 7, me again. Someone's asked me to make some mayo, some mayonnaise, homemade mayonnaise, so I'm going to do that today. It's really easy, but to make it much easier, you need a food processor. You can do it by hand, but it's much easier with a food processor. So let's get started. Ingredients: 1 whole egg, some mustard, some oil. Now it's important to have light flavored oil like canola or olive oil that's light in flavor, because you don't want it to overpower your mayonnaise. Some vinegar and some herbs and some salt and pepper. Okay, this is my trusty food processor that I think I probably use at least once a day. Okay, for my mayonnaise, I'm going to use the smaller bowl attachment in here. I mean, I have used the larger one when I'm making large quantities of mayonnaise, but today it's just a small lot. And I am going to crack my egg into that. Now I'm going to start the food processor, so it's going to be noisy, but I want to mix this for about 20 seconds and then I'll add the mustard. Very noisy. It is very noisy. Okay, so I've started to emulsify. Now it's a tablespoon of mustard. Now the mustard is for flavouring. I don't think I've got a whole tablespoon, but let's... Now, as our as we add the oil emulsifies with the egg yolk and it starts to become thicker, and you'll see it becoming thicker. Now, it is a good consistency now. We've got a nice thick mayo. Now I'm going to, at the moment it will taste quite oily, so I'm going to put some flavourings in it. So I'm going to put some vinegar, and I'm going to put some, I'm making a herb mayo, so I'm going to put some herbs in it as well. Okay, so with the vinegar, I just use a white vinegar or sometimes a rice vinegar, and I start off by just putting a tablespoon. I do this to taste mostly. And you need to taste that. Yeah, that's good. It needs some salt and some pepper, and then your herbs. Now I'm just going to put a pinch of white pepper and a couple of shakes of salt and mix it again and retaste it. You want to keep tasting it. Yep, that's really nice. Now, you can make anything, any kind of flavour. You could add lemon juice or lime juice, or you could put mango in it to make a mango mayo. But we're going to make a herb mayo, and I'm going to add a little tiny bit of lemon juice. Now, a lot of commercial mayonnaises have a little bit of sugar in them, and sometimes it's really nice. Just put a tiny bit of honey, or if you don't have honey, like a maple syrup. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of maple syrup. Actually, that was half a teaspoon. And mix that through. Taste that. Yeah, that will taste really good. And I'm going to put a tiny squeeze of lemon. Yeah, just a squidge of lemon to a nice bit of acid. Mix that through. Now I'm going to take it out and fold through the herbs. Okay, I've taken this out. I'm just going to put all my mayonnaise into the bowl. And it makes a good jar of mayo. And now I've got about 1/4 of a cup of finely chopped chives and parsley from my garden. I'm just going to mix that through to make a herb mayo. And you could put more, it's up to you what the taste you like of the herbs. It's really nice. I have got a few more, so I might just chuck those in. And there we have a gorgeous whole egg mayonnaise that you can put on anything. Sandwiches, it tastes beautiful to make chicken sandwiches, like chopped up cooked chicken through that, or you can put on your burgers or with your chips or whatever, and that is really, really yum. Okay, hope you enjoy making that. And I've just popped it into a jar that I had in the drawer, and so I can just store that in the fridge, and it lasts, well, it doesn't last long in our house, but it lasts about a week. Okay, great.